walk like over 900 miles. Each year, there's thousands of students that are getting deported that would apply for the DREAM Act, and it's unfair. I was 2 years old when my parents brought me here. I'm a college student at Miami-Dade College, and it's, you know, I can only take a couple classes per semester because I'm undocumented. I have to pay out-of-state tuition. You know, I can't get a job, can't drive, can't do a lot of things. But you know, I'm doing whatever I can in order to spread the word that, you know what, we're human beings just like everybody else, and that we only come here into this country to contribute and to give back to society, and we're not being treated equally, and we need change in this country.
It's interesting because every single myth that people have against immigrants, we can confront them very easily just by looking at our own lives. You know, we're hardworking students. We've gone to school here. We know English, and all of us, you know, all we want to do is contribute, and that's all we're asking for. Please give us a chance to contribute. And it's so sad to see that some people can think that I am not allowed to contribute as everybody else in the society. We actually went to a very anti-immigrant representative, and when we went inside, we talked to his aide. And after we finished talking to her, she looked at me and she said, "It's very hard to look you in the eyes right now and tell you, you know, you don't belong here." Because we do.
When he talked about the first 100 days of introducing and having an immigration reform in his presidency, that somewhere, somehow, the Obama that we helped elect, the Obama that we believed in for change, we're not seeing right now. And so I would tell President Obama, with all, you know, respect that he deserves, not only as a human being but as the president of this country, that, you know, we believe in his change and we believed in his promises, and we're asking him to deliver, you know, to us, to the people that are contributing so much to this country.
Something that we can do immediately that I think is very important is to pass the DREAM Act, which allows children who, through no fault of their own, are here but have essentially grown up as Americans, allow them the opportunity for higher education. I do not want two classes of citizens in this country. I want everybody to prosper. That's going to be a top priority.
It's extremely difficult for an undocumented student to go to college, to be able to provide for his or her family. It's a very difficult situation, and you live in this omnipresent fear because you're undocumented, and you know, you're growing up and you don't know what to do. You know, you've been living here your entire life, yet you can't, you know, you're not accepted, and yet you're at the same time you feel, you know, as if you're part of it. And so it's a really difficult situation. And the DREAM Act, which stands for Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors Act, would provide a pathway to legalization. Within a 6-year period, the undocumented student would be able to apply for a permanent status, or a status in which they would have to complete 2 years of either college or higher education and/or do the military for 2 years. And after they complete those 2 years, they'll be on a pathway to citizenship. They would have to maintain good moral character and show that they've been living here in this country for most of their lives before the age of 16. It's not an easy pathway, but it's a well-tailored bill that there's no reason why it hasn't passed yet, and it should pass now.
We're human beings, and all we're asking is to be treated with dignity.
It's going to be a celebration if something passes. You know, whether it be the DREAM Act, whether, you know, student deportations end, or something of the like. But if things don't change, if nothing changes and things only get worse, and the things go as they are right now, then we will escalate our actions.
Basically, if people want to get involved, they could do it two ways. They could either go to the website, trail2010.org.
Trail2010.org.
Yeah, trail2010.org. And there's a petition online. We've already got 25,000 people to sign on to that petition. We're hoping to get to 100,000, so by the time we get to DC, we can tell Obama, look, all those people have been supporting us on our issue. And if people don't have access to the internet, they could send the word trail, they could text the word trail to 30644. So the word is trail, 30644, or if they like it to be in Spanish, the word will be camino, to the same number, 30644.